All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a wonderful evening. We have finally made it till Thursday. And honestly, there's only a couple of months left in the year now, and only a couple of days, 20 days, until the election. But now we got our Thursday watch list, and we have a couple of big things to talk about because everybody needs to understand that it is fully earnings season. So we did have Netflix after hours, but it is still just the beginning of earnings season. And with the lack of data, this is really going to drive a lot of things. And there's a lot of things that are already sticking out. And we have a lot more bigger things on the way. And then, like we're saying with the politics, you got a couple of things right around the corner. So we had a lot today. You had retail sales and jobless claims. Both of those data sets came in hot. That's why the bonds took a step down. You also had a rate cut from the ECB, as well as I think a Danish rate cut as well. And then you had the killing of the leader of Hamas, who was responsible for the October 7th attack, and that literally caused oil to go down and a lot of people to kind of feel that geopolitical tensions in that region may start to die down a little bit. So there is kind of a lot to digest and unpack, but how we move and how we are going to move from here, I think it is going to rely all on the earnings and then the election. There is a couple of unique things to talk about. So I have everything for you. I got the likes, or no, you have the likes. I have the keys, the plays. I gave you a real quick shotgun right there of everything that went on today, but I do hope you liked the video. And if you are not aware or familiar, hold on, man. I be going through my own notifications to find it, bro. That's it, man. So what do we got here? Come on. I don't know. Well, youtube.com/the stock. See, I'm just going to go YouTube/the stock market. I can't even see it. Did it work? See, wow. And y'all tell me you can't find it. I swear y'all just lie to me. Sometimes I feel like y'all are like a pretty girl and you acting like you did not get my phone number. You know, you're like, oh, I can't find you. Oh, yeah. No, you didn't. Why you lying, bro? You just want the answers to the homework? I don't know. Is that it? Is that what YouTube does? You just put live, and then once I have it up, it'll be there. It's okay. It's okay. I'll see you. I mean, hey, if you didn't, you missed out. It's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault. Oh, yeah, we're definitely live, baby. So I hope I see you on stream tomorrow. Should be a chill day, but we are wrapping things up. And then again, everything from here on out, it will be very defined, but that doesn't mean the volatility disappears, albeit volatility did come down so far leading into this. So all that being said, all my people who are going to watch the recap, you're going to have to deal with this little beautiful segment right now because I got to say what's up to the Chad, baby. Good evening. Oh, what up, Mayhem? Oh, you said it right when I said it. What up, Hyder? What up, Shasta? Win it, baby. Colin King. I got King Kong in the trunk. Cuz Gonzalez, baby. What's going on? How we living, Asher? Yay! Oh, Enid, Tim Whitman, Marcus Hanlon, baby, CYB, Nick Soto, whoa, Duppy, Roy. Oh, my goodness. What up, Carson? What up, Brian Figueros? What up, Henry? What up, Marshmallow? Mr. Malone. How we living? What's going on, Ray? Oh, Dr. James. Cash, baby. What up, fam? How we living, Dago? Run it, baby. Oh, let's go. How we doing, Andrea? What up, Michael? Michael de Santiago. What a name, bro. What a name. What up, Mr. Taylor? What up, Ray? Ray just closed his first deal. You know that? I'm impressed. I'm not going to lie. I think I banned Ray. No, I timed him out like hella times, bro. I told him I would have banned his ass if he didn't get into real estate. You know that? I told him, and bro, the last time I had a conversation with him, he was like, oh, I talked to my professor. And then the next time I talked to him, he's like, I closed my first real estate deal. I'm very proud. I'm very proud. Fuck you. Excuse me. I don't know. I'm starting off. I have a lot of things to tell you. I don't know. I think I've been cracking a lot of jokes today too, but I think even for the people on the recap, you know, since you guys are watching the recap, I might have to hit you with a little bit of a story before I get into anything because I'm tired, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. I'm pretty winded. I'm going to be hyped tomorrow morning, you know. I get a good sleep. I'll sleep early, you know. I'm going to hit the pretty pillow, you know what I'm saying? But oh, no, not only post-gym vibes, but no, it's post-leg day, but then I decided to, like go on the basketball court, and then before I knew it, I wound up in a 2-on-2 game. I played a 2-on-2 game of basketball, bro. Now, here's the deal. I'm not going to lie to you. Kind of weird. I didn't know they were all damn taller than me. They were like freshmen in high school, probably. Okay? No. Listen, I balled on them, bro. That's it. No. I balled on them. They were all taller than me, but I was like, how old are you kids? Afterwards, I was just trying to shoot around, and I was shooting around with this 6'3" mega child. And then, nah, bro, but that's it. I still got the first step, bro. It was no, that's it. Give me like 3 weeks, bro. Let me get my cardio up. I'm joining a men's league. No, stop it. Stop it. Ketamine for dinner. Wow, what a name, bro. I feel like that last live stream left an impact on you. So if you were here last, bro, we were live for like, what, 2 hours? Literally last Thursday, we were waiting for Elon. That's hilarious. So good to see you, man. I hope you're locked in. I hope you guys got a great Thursday going on. So now all the people on the recap probably getting hella impatient. But I just wanted you to know that I'm a baller now. I balled on him, bro. I turned into Allen Iverson. I was impressed with myself, but now I'm dead. Now I'm dead. I'm winded, bro. But that being said, yeah, DVR is on, so make sure y'all hit live, okay? You hit live so you don't fall behind, bro. But that being said, baby, right off the bat, do you guys feel it? I hope you do already. If not, you are being blind or you don't feel it at all, because the theme of earnings in politics is definitely in the air. So there's been a lot of things going on, and so far a lot of these companies, they have reported just kind of all over the place. We saw a couple of bad consumer ones early on. Then the banks did good. Maybe one or two, even some of the smaller banks did bad, but generally, even all of the regionals and big banks did very well. We had Netflix today. They did good. We'll talk about some of the options and the pricing, but the Netflix report wasn't bad, and some people were kind of worried. But for the most part, the start of earnings season is great with all things considered, rate cuts, where we were at, flash crash in August, whatever you could think of. But this whole theme of this year is still going on. Call it the golden path if you would like. But the thing is, the bar is low for all of these earnings, but nobody is really disappointed majorly yet. But what you need to realize is that it is very early into the earnings season. So a lot can change from here. However, go back to the other purple. I really hope you understand what I'm saying with earnings in politics, because this is what I was telling you guys last week. The calendar for data, it is cleared out. We have nothing in our way except for a few more big companies that are going to report, and literally 20 days, that's not even 20 trading days, you are going to get the election. So this is the only thing that matters. And don't forget, I was reminding a lot of people today, I think it's kind of funny, but literally the day after the election, you have a Fed meeting. So are you preparing for the election? Yes, but immediately after, you are going to be focusing on Jerome Powell and that November meeting, and then we're going to see whether he cuts or not or anything like that. So I hope you guys keep this in mind, because this is going to do a lot of things. But now the next key is seasonality, kind of moving forward. Now, this year's seasonality, bro, has kind of been a whiff, or it's been very at the margin, where it'll follow the trend only on the last day of trading or whatever. You know, it's like you move 4% in the month, and then on the last day, you'll give it back up or go the opposite direction. So seasonality has been not really reliable this year so far. I'm sure you guys have seen it, but so far, moving forward into October, you are going to start getting pension rebalancing in some of these mutual funds. This is their deadline for all of their tax stuff and finalizing thing. So by the end of October, there is a lot of money and a lot of movement. And then beginning from I put December, I meant November. But even like November and then December, but really it'll be like the end of November, even middle of November, you are going to be getting the buyback binge. Literally, I believe it is about $1 trillion of buybacks that are planned still for the remainder of the year. So between November all the way into January, you're going to have a lot of corporate buybacks there. So why am I telling you this? Because I don't know any way to drill this into your head. And I'm not trying to brainwash you. I just want you aware of it so that you could position accordingly and not make bad trades or bad ideas, and hopefully ride your long-term out comfortably if you really think about it, because you're going to get more of this. Wait, why is this SPY going up regardless of the calamity or whatever it may be? It doesn't matter. But remember, you just had the fourth largest amount of global rate cuts that we have seen in the last 100 years. And even today, you had the ECB cutting rates, you had Danish cutting rates, like I'm saying, right after the election, maybe even Powell cuts rates again, and then you are going to have up at around $1 trillion of corporate money to go and buy back equities. So literally, if a bunch of crazy things happen, or again, if you're going through it like week by week and it's like, wait, why isn't it reacting? Like, I'm telling you, this is literally sometimes how, like, it could be, the world could be on fire and you would be like, wait, this doesn't make any sense. Again, at other times too, believe me, I've seen the market go through a lot. Like, a lot of people sometimes will even ask me, what scares me and have I seen anything scary before? And I'm like, yeah, bro, like back in the day, even markets were a lot more not only reactive, but there would be more things going on. Like, I don't know, you're hearing about today with Iran or Hamas and the leader being killed. But dude, I remember back in 2014, there was even like Russia shooting down passenger planes and shit like that. So it's kind of intense if you think about it, where it's like, looking at where we're at now and even the Fed and all of this liquidity, I've seen the world on fire and the market still remain, is what I'm trying to tell you. But even for now, as long as that money is there, until there is something major, I'm not saying that the market is immune. If, again, I still actually believe in the hard landing, or even then, even if the hard landing goes a certain way, I still even just like the risk reward with how little people are pricing it in. But when it's all said and done, I'm not saying that the market is 100,000,000% immune, but there is an outside force. And now with seasonality and this money, as long as nothing is changing the narrative, again, a job collapse, inflation going up, again, that strong data that we got today, it was actually kind of weird. So retail sales was strong, even if there was a hurricane or not, no matter what, retail sales. And people ask why. You got to think about it, dollar amount. Sometimes cars and even the planes, that goes into the manufacturing, but like literally a car is it counted as retail sales. That's why they exclude it. But even then, retail sales was strong, and the jobless claims, it was like high, but it was low despite, again, the hurricane. This was very odd, considering the spike that we saw, and we're like, yeah, the hurricane, and then there's another hurricane, and then the timing. If this doesn't spike up again, I mean, it is in total la la land, and it would be wild. But the whole point is, and why I'm bringing this up, because inflation expectations, and even the data today, that's kind of what you have slowly creeping up. So like I'm telling you, until inflation is roaring and in the whites of the eyes, maybe Wall Street will change its tune regardless of the money and the rates, or until the job market collapses. Otherwise, it'll be an external shock. So, and those things, I'm not telling you to try to forecast an external shock or a black swan, but again, understand what is really driving this market and kind of the path that we have going forward, and just knowing what to look for if we do take a change of direction. And that is something that I am focusing on. So I hope you guys understand it. I hope you are prepared for all of it. But now, the final question, or the key. The prices, Chico, they never lie. So I'm talking about earnings season, and I'm talking about the plays. And right now, man, if it is cheap enough on the option, the risk to reward is great. Again, I am loving these cheap options, especially if everybody starts getting back into futures on Robinhood. Well, God willing, we'll see. But at the end of the day, the cheap options, while you are literally pinned at all-time highs in an earnings season where the bar is questionably low, at the end of the day, as long as it's cheap enough, I think that is going to offer a certain opportunity. So I like the risk to reward. And like I'm saying, as we come into earnings, all you got to look out for, do not get burned off of playing too many and death by 1,000 cuts, and then understand if it is pricing in a lot. But that's the thing. It's a good environment if it's cheap, but if you do notice the play is pricing in a lot, it's still hard to hit. Even though Netflix ended up beating, we're going to have to go and see what it plays at tomorrow, because that thing was pricing in 9%, but it moved, I think, I want to say like 6 from like the absolute bottom to top, because it even dropped like 2% today. It really only moved like 3 or 4. It just got back what it lost on the day. And then again, it did have the move, but I ended up going with the puts just because they were just dramatically cheaper. The puts were literally a third of the price than the calls. So like I'm saying, if it's pricing in 9%, it might be hard, but if the puts are $10, $20, $40, depending on the size of the stock, I like the risk to reward as long as it's cheap enough. And then again, with where the market is, if you do get a major move at some of these levels, or if we just had rate cuts, all this other stuff is going on, those are opportunities for some of the quick changes. So I liked it a lot. I thought that one, just in general, or just not even the Netflix, but this whole concept, I really look forward to it as we go through this earnings season. But again, just if it is pricing in a lot, learn this right now, man. Go watch the video in the description. Go watch the tutorial on Ghetto standard deviation and how to price it, because I am telling you, you need to be able to just recognize, and it's simple. If it's pricing in 10%, it's going to be hard. Even if it's like, again, Microsoft is another one of those weird ones. But then again, JP Morgan, I've never really had luck on it. I don't know if you guys literally, I told you right when I made that JP Morgan play, that was a bigger 600% or something the other day. But I never hit JP Morgan on the earnings. I swear, I always lose on that one coming into it. Great on the shares for the long term, but I always lose on the earnings and the pre-earnings on JP Morgan. That one actually hit. I'm just saying, I think it's this environment where maybe we'll get surprised. But otherwise, if names like Microsoft are pricing in too much, you need to be able to recognize that risk when you look at the option chain. Okay, I hope you feel me on that, but, look at the prices, look at what's priced in, and let that talk to you a little bit. So I hope you're feeling me on it. I'm going to go grab me a sip of water. I'm not going to go anywhere. Just give me a second. But if you have any questions, you can hold them to the end of this Trump rally. What? I told you I spent 10 minutes on Twitter. I increasingly became more Republican. It's not my fault. I don't know. That's why you blame Elon, I guess. Throw him in jail. What? Just kidding, Elon. We love you. Ketamine. Come on. Anyways. But let us get into the plays. That's why you got to wait for your questions, baby. But I got 2 right off the bat, man. We did hit a good play today. We'll go over that one here in a second, and it was TSM. So that was the good earnings that we had here in the morning. Remember, ASML was bad. That was individual. We even got to hit that one on the early release, but then TSM actually did really good. They guided up. Again, Netflix did good. They guided up as well. But I think this is going to be an interesting play for all the chips now. Like I'm saying, this environment, again, everything has an asterisk. I should put an asterisk on all these plays because we do have to go see what is priced in, and you have to go look at the option chain. But the way I'm looking at after TSM and what's gone down here, I think Intel and ARM, both of these, I think they have the ability to move a lot considering where they're positioned. And as long as the premiums are approving it, man, I think it'll be good. But with Intel, if the premium moves up very, very large ahead of the earnings, I would take your profits on Intel or make them free ahead of earnings. So that's the first one. But then even ARM too, in the same respect, I think ARM does have a ability to move. Remember, that was a 4,000 or 7,000 percenter that we hit at the beginning of this year. So don't forget, that's a big mover. And if these chip makers are getting stability, some are going to die, some are going to do good. So this AI hype, like I'm saying, as long as it's cheap enough and as long as it's reasonable with the pricing, I'm just probably going to take the under on everything. So whichever side is cheap this season, I'm probably going to play that. I hope you are hearing me on this. Okay? Mic check 1 2 1 2. So if you ever want to know and you want to look into my mind for this earnings season, that's probably what I'm going to be doing. Not by taking the put, but like let's say I go and I price it in, and if the calls are cheaper than the puts, right? And if there's more premium, and it's like, again, like I want these cheap ass plays that are in the strike zone. That's it. Just right on the outside of the strike zone is what we're looking for. Because again, I'll give you a great example. That Netflix, I lost. It was shitty, but I like the concept because I don't think it was too far off. I could have got it for like $12, and that's why a best thing you could ever do, watch the watch list, find the play. If I'm down on that play, keep an eye on it. You might just be able to get it at a way better price because literally that option, if you got it at $12 or like $20, dude, it was a 540, and that may seem intense, right? And you're like, whoa, 540? Oh. But no, dude, we're talking earnings season, everybody in this environment. 540 was literally 2 fucking earnings ago. So, and I'm saying that was like $20. I'm fine with that. Whereas the call side of the Netflix is pricing in like a $1,000 call for like $100 or something like that. You see what I'm saying? So if the put is cheaper than the call, I'm going to go with that one. But if the calls are cheaper than the puts, I'm going to go with that. It has to really be about value in the price and the risk to reward. So we'll see, but that's kind of my mentality coming into this earnings season. Again, the environment pinned at all-time highs. I think that's going to be a little bit of an opportunity when it's all said and done. No, I don't have a play on Intel or ARM already. I have Intel shares. I don't think I got an Intel option. I might have like an old one, but I really don't think I do. Yeah, all I have is Intel shares, so I don't have any option plays. I don't have an earnings play, so you're getting it hot off the press of my mind, my brother. So I hope you do something with it. We'll see, but then again, or do nothing with it if you're getting out of control and gambling. Make your mind, my brother. Just like voting, who you going to vote for? Oh, my goodness. I think Mark Cuban's weird. But those are the first 2 plays. The final play now, I think this is a good thing. We got to talk about oil. Today, in that whole Hamas leader was pretty big, but I like how low oil is, and I like low oil with time. Okay, feel free to, flip the rips and dips of oil if you would like. But, and I know, and remember, I didn't like oil for a little bit till things started heating up overseas because seasonality is pretty trash until January and even getting into like the beginning of next year. So there's a lot of things working against oil. And I was even explaining it today, man, like you literally have like, even when you think of like inflation and stability, a lot of that came from oil. Don't get it twisted. That's why I said you could even give Joe Biden credit because go look at oil and the stability of oil over the last couple of years. That helped a lot of different things. So I don't think oil is going to go down too much nor up too much, but it has more of the ability to go up a lot. Again, this is how I kind of feel with bonds. And then just don't forget, like, I hope you guys understand this. Like, why do I like the idea of oil at cheap prices and I like oil with time, but like I hope you get this and I hope you get it one time. I hope this clicks immediately. Dude, again, we're talking about rate cuts, the economy, and or inflation. Do you see why oil you should have a longer horizon when you're looking at oil? Doesn't mean you buy it and just hold it. And like I'm saying, depending on the price and how you're positioned, you might be able to. And again, I like oil rather than the commodities, but do you see what I'm getting at here? Again, depending on what rates do, depending on how the economy moves, you should be watching oil. Like I've told you guys even in the past, even after the curve uninverts and even with the rate cuts, if we do start watching oil rocket or oil stay stable, I really believe that'll even be key as far as the whole hard landing is concerned. So even in a weird way, if oil gets cheap enough, it makes sense why we could even find a underpricing in bonds and oil at the same time. Because again, if people underestimate the risk of hard landing, I think oil will even get even cheaper. But like I'm saying, you don't need to necessarily try to bet on it as much as it would be, though. Oil is going to be central to a lot of everything that happens once we get the economic shift. Are you guys feeling that? I hope you are getting this. Whether it's a tool politically, that's a great addition. It's for so many reasons. But again, we are talking about moving rates, the economy, aggregate demand. Oil is gonna play a role. That's an engine, and oil is one of those major gears. It's either gonna stay stable or it's gonna get depressed or it's gonna inflate depending on where things go. Again, even in the last 4 years, that's what you saw when we first kicked off. Oil went crazy, and then it spent 2 years stabilizing. So that's where, when you look at even some of the stability you have in data, jobs, whatever, oil has been stable as well. So don't forget about that when it is all said and done. So I hope y'all feel me on that. But those are the main plays. As far as everything else, here are the plays that I made over the last 2 days. We didn't have a watch list yesterday. So yesterday I traded D and I sold it today. I bought it like 59 and I sold it at like 60. So I made like $1 a share. Yeah, I bought D. I did, literally. Isn't that funny? Good old D, man. That's why we were looking at it. But we were looking at it yesterday because Dominion got a deal with Amazon for like $500 million on nuclear reactors, and then Oklo went up, and then SMR, and then NNE, and all those little uranium nuclear energy plays. They started going crazy, but D was the winner. So the irony, I was just telling you guys, go for the winner, go for the winner. And they dropped more than any of the other names that weren't the winner. So I picked it up pre-market, and then it did end up going up, but it was so damn delayed, bro. So as I was saying, it popped pre-market and it came. I got in at like 59, and then it did like melt up, but it just took all day while all the other ones went crazy. And then I sold it like right around here at like 16 some change. So I got $1 a share, but I thought it would have done a lot better. But that is related to those nuclear plays. So I did want to hold it for a little bit, but it was a flip. I didn't have the chart up. So this is what I'm saying, though, with how it moved. It took a while, bro. It took a while every other one was ripping. So that was kind of annoying, but that was it. And then I got caught into the YOLO demon, and it's because of drug. Apparently, drug was even one of the. You remember that? It's a stupid damn penny stock. That's why I hate these. It's gambling. It's the demon. This is a fucking demon. But drug was actually one of those. It's actually a historic move considering how much it moved. But this was one that was going crazy yesterday. It had like a $7 million market cap or something stupidly low. So I was like, you know what? They had a deal there. They got some news, but bought in at the top. It didn't end up working. I think I'm down like $400 or $500 on it. 100 shares at 833. But that was the only other play that I made for yesterday. And then this morning, this was the good play. This was on the watch list like a week ago. Remember TSM. I was telling you guys about, just like I was telling you Intel and ARM, I may be very early on both of those too, but I was telling you TSM had a lot of catalyst and where it was at in the pricing and all of that. So I like the TSM, but I sold 10 of those contracts. Remember, I had 20 far out of the money contracts for November. I had the 260 calls, so I bought them for 11 cents. I sold out 10 of them this morning for 250. That paid for the puts that I bought as well. So I was able to cover the puts and calls because remember, I went both ways. I was telling you, I think TSM could move bigger than priced in. I was saying there was a lot more. Oh, shit. The hell was that? I said it could move bigger than when. Oh, my gosh. What just happened? Ah! There you go. I hit my foot on it. More like my knee. I changed my sitting position. But... But I sold out. It paid for both sides of the straddle. I was telling you guys how TSM, I think all of the catalysts were underpriced. So that was interesting, but it was a great play. They went up like, I think 800% at one point or 700. But I ended up, instead of taking the profits, I made it free. I held 10 remaining. And then I did the Ghetto spread, baby. Invent about a code 2019. Yeah, son, the Ghetto spread. If you don't know about the Ghetto spread, I don't know if YouTube even shows this video. It says how I turned $500 into $30,000. How to do the Ghetto spread. That's the title of that video. And that's what we got to bring back the Ghetto spread because I was up. I already made the play free, and I have time on it. And anytime TSM breaks out, if this is a good earning season, oh, dude, let this thing run. So, like I said, once I make shit free, I don't really care what happens in this environment. Like I'm saying, it's as long as you make it, I just don't want to lose. That's it. Give me my long term. Don't lose. That's fine with me. And then if you do take every couple hundred here and there, or maybe 1,000, it'll work out pretty well. But I Ghetto spreaded this one to keep me in the game, and I still got $300 back. So I shorted 10 of the 280 contracts, and I got back $310. So on top of the other like 250, and then I have $2,000 max gain. So contracts could still go up. I could still close out of this and make more. And then that was it. And then the final play that I did today, forward, I was a news play. And again, this one was cool. Did you guys watch the video on the 3%? I think I'm about to just go fucking delete the video. You know that? Now that I think about it, because I want you to really pay attention to it. And it happened again. As long as it's showing you 3.5 to 7 on that first candle, even if there's no headline, the headline will come. There will be false signals. I know I sound very confident, so take everything with a grain of salt. You have to be reasonable enough to, it's a wild market, and then once everything starts working, it'll stop working. But at the end of the day, for the most part, if it's 3%, 5% on that first candle, you're going to get a headline. And that's what happened. Forward, it happened, and then we got the news there, and then straight up, it was like I bought one contract at 4 cents, another one at 5 cents, and then within 2 minutes, I sold it for 20 cents. I didn't even have time to stream alert it. I didn't even have time anything. A lot of you guys on stream got it too. Like I was saying, if you're there, you'll get it definitely on the voice call out as it's there. But that was insane, and we still got one of them for free now. So they had a takeover interest. But again, you got to really be able to get that off of the first read if you knew what you were looking for. So that is all that I did today and yesterday. I think moving forward, just going to be a lot of the earnings and everything else. And get ready, get out and vote. And God bless America and Chattadonia, baby. That's all. Is there any questions? What do we got, man? Am I getting the Tesla puts? If they are for earnings, I'm going to take a look. I don't know if I want to play it, but if it's substantially cheaper, probably. How do you see that it's a 3% jump? You look at the change close. So like right here, do you see here? I don't know how it looks on TD Ameritrade, but really like the first candle. So that first candle, you do have to be able to do quick math in your head, because sometimes if this stock is up a lot, it could be popping, but it doesn't necessarily mean the first candle was 3%. But it's just going off of the change close and where it is. But like I'm telling you, this is, I swear to you, this is like a real estate trick, because it just seems like the algos, they jack up to a certain rate to price for any unknown risk. And like I'm saying, what you'll notice is that you'll get the move, even if you don't know the headline, depending on how the size of that first candle, the algo is kind of showing its hand towards what it is. Again, it's kind of like playing poker though, because like I'm saying, there will be a fault. That's why this one was really weird too, because it popped up 3, then it came down a little bit, but then it like lagged for a little bit. But I flipped it even within this, and the contracts went up, and then it shot up like $5 more, and then it barely moved. So it was very interesting. So you have to be on the lookout for false signals, and that's what I would be worried about when it's all said and done. And that's why you keep it cheap, because if you do get burned on it, then, I mean, if false signal will clap you, but a good play will do very, very well for you. How do you find the stock that pops? By watching the high-low ticker, by getting the news. And that one, Troy posted it in the chat, and then it was on the high-low ticker at the same time. So literally, if you were either looking at the chat room or looking on screen, and then if you had your headphones on, I'm yelling it out within a second. You're getting it within again, I think a lot of people made money on that one today, because everybody was like, I got 5 of them. I got 20 of them. I made it free. Yeah, we did it, Joe. So, if you're there, it'll be there. But, I mean, you could get it through a high-low ticker, momentum, but you do got to be watching, and that's kind of the beauty of everybody on stream, mixed in with the high-low ticker, mixed in with, like, I'm a crackhead, too, looking at them. So it works out great, but you got to be quick. There was another one today. Who was it? Deer. So Deer, this one, same exact thing, 3% candle, FTC FTC, but this one you couldn't snake the chain. I think it had a powerful headline, so like FTC, so right off the bat, there was nothing to buy on the option chain, so that's it. I yelled out deer so loud. Yeah, man. Deer! I learned from Sarush. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. So that's kind of the beauty of this stream. So hopefully I see you in 2025. Go out and vote, bro. Go out and vote. Go out and vote. Huma, that one was, Troy was hitting that one in the chat. That one, I accidentally put Hume. I thought I had it up there. That one was kind of funny. But if you're listening, you'll get a lot of them. But then you have to be quick on the snaking the chain. And then at the same time, though, if you just ever come across anything and you see that candle, that size, something is going to be brewing up there. So, like I was saying, be on the lookout for the false signals. But, generally more often than not, I think understanding that's going to help you out if you're going to be shooting on the fly and making quick moves there. So, yeah, good question. Good question. What else you got, baby? My thoughts for the market on the election. I think it'll, until the economy changes, I think everything's going to pump. Elections bring spending, but I do think Trump could still bring about deflation, although I am a supporter. I do think that he will bring about deflation. And I do think Kamala leans more to inflation, although the bonds may not agree with me, but it's okay. They'll come around. But at the end of the day, I do think that they both bring certain things, but they generally follow a similar path, as surprising as that may sound. So you don't have to move too much, and we'll let big spending initiatives on both sides drive a lot of things, but all you got to do is be diversified enough to protect yourself against anything. That's it. That's how I'm viewing. So that's the beauty, because I'm still on the same 10-year plan. And even like I was telling you guys a couple years ago, even if it's like 1970s, that still applies. I really think, like I'm saying, we don't know if inflation comes back up or if we get deflation or not. So I hope you do still have that diversification when it is all said and done. So I think everything will be generally the same, but there is an economic shift on the precipice. But that is a fool's game trying to time it, but you have to be ready for it when that is there. So I think that'll probably be somewhere around after the election, but I don't know how soon, nor do I care. Surprise me. If I see chat questions in my sleep, no, I don't think I have. Can you touch back on buybacks and liquidity? It's bullish. So you're going to have $1 trillion of available buybacks between like November and January. That'll be deployed by these companies that have that much remaining as their allocation for the end of this year. So that's very bullish. The pensions are a little bearish usually because they sell. It might be bullish for value stocks, believe it or not. They may want to get some of those on the books and then take their losses and do what they need to. But I do think there's going to be a net positive buy effect that would be bullish. So fact of the matter is, though, these are like seasonal trends. Market's been weird with seasonality for a little bit here, so we'll see. But it's just going to cause more liquidity and money to be thrown into the mix, not to mention that's on top of, this massive amount of global rate cuts that we have already witnessed in the last month and a half now. Are you concerned about lower liquidity in chains with the move into Robinhood, even if less saturation lowers option prices? No, I don't know. It might not change anything because futures won't get rid of like single stock demand. But no, man, low option prices are always better for the consumer, especially for retail. Because again, it don't matter if you get in the money. You know what I'm saying? That don't matter the liquidity if you give me the right and then it gets in the money and you get it pennies on the dollar. That's the beauty. TNXP. I said I'm going to answer it for PNC, bro. I don't answer your questions, man. Come on. SOS says 13 a share. Be careful on buyouts because it is, if it already, what the hell? It's 81 cents, bro. I feel like this is a lie. Yeah, man, I don't know. Yeah, I thought this was going to be something a little higher. I wouldn't believe everything. But if that does get bought out at 13, I mean, if you do have 1,000,000 shares, you will make $13 million. But I don't know. I don't know if that's what you're thinking. But yeah, check Finviz. Let's see. I don't have Finviz, but I have something better than Finviz. I think SOS. The stock's called SOS. Did that not trigger any like primal instinct in you or no? So last headline I see is from September 30th. iPhone SOS, Verizon experiences major outage. I don't even know if this is the right headline. But we'll see if that does get bought out. That would be insane. But no, it's probably a scam, to be honest. So yeah. Can I help you buy your first home? Sure. Like I probably won't do it like myself, but I could definitely give you some good guideposts and refer you to some people. But apparently if I refer you to them and then they leave the cult, you shouldn't follow them. That's what I don't know. That's what we learned today. I feel bad about it, but I don't know what to do. We had an agent who I referred some lady in the chat, and I referred her for her house, and then and we gave it to a cult agent, and then they ended up like switching to a different brokerage, and then she went with them, and now they're like, and she's like, this shit's a mess, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. We have most states. We got Canada too, but we're almost 50 states. I mean, like, I don't know if we have like random ass place. Oh, do you guys want to see something? I don't know, bro. Do you want to see it? I shouldn't show you it, but because last time the address came out, I can't show you the address. But then you'll find this shit. It's not like it's very unique. Because, yeah, I don't. Last time I was going to do this. Last time I was in escrow, and one of you dickheads posted the address. And I was like, well, you know what? I don't feel safe anymore. Are you ready for this? I don't even know what pictures to show you. Kansas? What do I fucking look like? The fucking Cinderella? What is it? Dorothy? What do you mean Kansas, bro? Uncle of Oz? I could be the Tin Man, though. But, thank you. Okay. So, here it is. We had one of the co-real estate agents. I was telling him my love for Georgia. And I said it, bro. I'm down. Like, that's it, bro. We'll just take the long term and turn it into a cult compound. I will literally buy a cult compound. That's it. As long as it's in a place where I could say I love Jesus and nobody looks at me weird. That's it. I'm down. I'm going to do it. I don't care. I'm not going to go to Mexico, dude. Calm the hell down. Okay, what do I look like? What does it look like? Do you think I'm that bothered if Donald Trump, I'm going to go to Mexico. I'm going to move. Shut them. You ain't going to do anything. Okay. So here it is. This house. I like this because it got a little baby farm already, little mini farm. It looks nice. It's deceptive though. This house was built in 2018. Okay, but look at it. But you see this? Shit, there's the sun. See what I'm saying? Beautiful. Beautiful. It's very deceptive. This house was built in 2010, I think. Or the 2000s. It got a little baby. Look, it got a little mini. You get all of this. All of this land is yours, though. Look, you get a little. I don't even know what to do there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea what you would do there. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it has a use. And then, look at that. Wow, it's a good house. So it's like a cabin. It has like a cabin feel. Let me just show you. Like, it's not bad. It's kind of old and shit, but the kitchen's not bad. That's good enough for me. Yeah. So it's not bad. 40 acres. That's so you get all of the land, bro. All of that shit's yours. 40 acres. Who the neighbors? Kobe from the Lakers. And then it has the ability, it's crazy. The house is tied, it's either on grid or off. So it's wired into the city electrical, but then you could turn it off and then be on your own. And then I think it qualifies too for some of the ESG shit. But here's the deal. Are you ready though? I hate to. It's not. I'll tell you the price. Well, what do you think it is? How much do you think it is? That house is 3,000 square feet. You know that? That's a 3,000 square foot structure, which is impressive. And then 40 acres. Oh, shit. Y'all rich. Damn. The fuck? When y'all get so rich? Look at what Joe Biden did to y'all. Y'all gonna vote for Kamala? This is insane. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, look at what that inflation and they did to you, bro. I said, how much? You said $20 million, Joshua. Damn, bro. Even y'all gave me sticker shock, man. The fuck? Don't blame that on don't say you're stupid. Kamala's smart individual. Secure, get him. But here's the deal. Believe it or not, that shit is like $550,000. I'm not gonna give you guys $2 million for your little compound, okay? Calm down. That long term has 200 grand in it, bro. Calm the fuck down. Okay? You guys need to chill. Okay, but as you see, I'm a frugal shopper. At least I go for damn value, damn it. You guys, that's like, at the end of the day, lucky, hopefully a good steward, because damn. Well, here's the deal. You see, remember, guys, there's always a catch, you guys. Every deal speaks to you. Every deal has a price, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every deal has a price. Every deal. It communicates to you. So here's the deal. Are you ready? The bad part. It is not in Georgia. Yeah. So that's the problem. It is not in Georgia. It's not. It's tax friendly, but it's not in Georgia. That's the thing. I don't know. I like Georgia. It's like $550,000. I think we could get it better too, because I don't know how many crackheads want this property. Oh shit! It's only been on the market for 2 days. Never mind. I don't know. Yeah, you never know. It's not Las Vegas. Haram, Habibi. Why you want to live in the sin? The city. Who go to city of sin? Why you want to go city of sin? What happened there, huh? What do you think could go in the city of sin, huh? That's what my mom says every time I tell her I'm going to Vegas. Every time. Without hesitation. No, it's not. It's either I don't know. I just don't know the difference between the two. It's either in Nebraska or Montana. It's one or the other. That's the only problem. How do you feel about either of those locations? They the same, right? Isn't Montana and Nebraska's the same? I feel like it is. Can I handle the cold? I'm Egyptian, bro. We got this. They're not even close? No way. That's amazing. You can do Montana. You can't do Nebraska. You're in Montana now. You're in Nevada or Montana. What's the other one? Nebraska. It's fine if you're rich. There's no jobs around. You can't. Do they have internet? We will work the land, but I hope we have internet. That is kind of a necessary requirement. I say 40 acres, bro. I say if you want a place to live, you could build your own barn. That's my take on it. That's it. You got to like go through a background check. You can't like drink alcohol or do drugs. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's it. But if you could build your own barn, you could bring your own tiny home. That's fine. That's all you got to do. So I don't know. Hey, it's up to you, man. It's up to you. You said work the land? Yeah, bro. I'm gonna plant like a fucking tree. Why not? And I'm gonna look all them damn liberals in the eye and be like, what? For the environment. What now? I'm gonna make it hella ESG friendly. Watch. You guys will see, man. I'll show you how it's done. I'll get like solar panels. I'm gonna get me a wind farm on there. I'm gonna farm some fish. That's it. You guys know we can farm fish. You know that? We could do a lot of things, bro. Yeah, man. I'll get me some carbon credits. I don't know what I could do with them. Yeah, man. Just one tree. I mean, I need to get the process down. You know what I'm saying? You got to start somewhere. Come on. Does it have water? Oh, that's the other part. I forgot. You have to take a bucket and put it on your head and walk down to the river every night. That's the only catch. I forgot. That's why it's so cheap. Good thing you brought that up. Yeah, man, this has water. What the hell you mean? No water. What the hell? The guy next to me got a lake? Oh, that's bullshit. The plot right next to it got a lake. Oh. What do you mean Colt Lake? We can't fucking take it over, dude. This is how you... Okay, just write his name down. He's not coming. This guy, he said Colt Lake. What do you mean Colt Lake? This is not our lake. It's the neighbors. That's it. We're going to get on the news. They're like group of stock traders referring to themselves as a cult. Take over local man's lake. I mean, honestly, I feel like if he was a Trump supporter, he wouldn't mind. And we'll be like, we'll help you with the land, sir, in exchange for your goodness. Yes, for we need water to retrieve from the river much quicker. Thank you. Civil Lake War. Dude, what? This is crazy. So, yeah, but that was all I had for you. So, I don't know. I don't know how y'all feel about that. 6.5 acres in Dallas, 5,000. It depends where it is. This is like a cool area, though. It's like next to Society. It like has a road that drives up to it. Like it's actually like this property is like livable. I don't know how to describe. Like this property isn't like bad like as a vacation home, but it is big. That's it. But I kind of, and then it's not Georgia. That's what sucks because I've never been to Montana or Nebraska. I've not in my life. You think I've stepped foot in any of those locations? That's crazy, bro. Parcel it up for the cult tokens. Oh, you genius. I don't know if I would they let me do it? It would take a process, but that's actually a really smart idea. You could do a lot with 40 acres. We would run around. I know it sounds kind of weird, but this is getting way too fucking. I'm not having a documentary about. No, fuck that. I'm done with this. Scratch that. Nope. I just want to let the kids run around. This the stock traders. They're like, so do you think it's okay to let stock traders run around? If it makes them happy, I love stock traders. I love all the stock traders. It's so great, and they just make me happy when they get long terms. So you invite stock traders to come over to your compound. Is it like a stock market theme park? Yeah, well, it's just for stock because I love the stock traders. It's not even that serious. I was a stock trader, so I love stock traders. So that's what I gotta. And you think that this is appropriate to invite a lot of random strangers, stock traders, to your property, and you're gonna run around with them? Well, everybody has legs and everybody runs, so why wouldn't I run out with them? This is... Yeah, this is... You're interested. I'm interested, for real. Yeah, man, that's surprisingly, that's a Michael Jackson joke. I don't know if... I don't know if you had that on your agenda today, but that was a Michael Jackson joke. If you're not familiar, some of you may not understand that one, but at one point that was a big topic in the world. Yeah, now it's baby oil. You guys get baby oil. We had Michael Jackson, but the baby oil is weird because he was doing this to like adults and celebrities. I don't even want to know, man. I don't even want to know. But that's it. You just won live stream bingo. Oh, no way you had that on your card. Dude, you know what I saw today? I saw a clip of this. I don't know. Can I show you this? I think I could show you this. They already hate me. Here, where is it? I got to find it. Bro, this blew my mind. It kind of sketched me out because I'm like, nah, hold on. Maybe Donald Trump is one of them, bro. Just like, look at this. Because this was not on my bingo card. Are you ready? Are you ready for what you're going to be blown away. Most men would be terrified. Most men, you have no idea, bro. I'm about to show you some scary shit. You have no idea. And I'd never thought I would see this. I don't even want to show you guys. No, I don't even know, bro. That's wild. Definitely not on my bingo card. Here it is. Here it is. This is tonight at the dinner. Your boy, bro. You'll see.
With all of the heated back and forth between my opponent and me at the debate last night, we have proven that we can actually be civil to each other. In fact, just before taking the dais, Hillary accidentally bumped into me, and she very civilly said, "Pardon me." And I very politely replied, "Let me talk to you about that after I get into office."
Bro, so here's the funny part, though. I just hyped you up. Fact check. This is from the 2016 election. But I was still, no. I don't think this was actually tonight. I think this was from the 2016 election. But I was shocked because I was like, wait a minute. I said, she laughed. Are they friends? I'm like, what? He didn't kill her? Or she didn't kill him? What? Ah! No, he was. Is he speaking now? I think he is at the dinner. Oh, is it actually live right now? Oh, he is. Oh, well, look at that. You Trump supporters.
It's an honor to
Did we just start a Trump rally? Oh.
The community, it's a great community that I love. I've been here a long time, and I love it.
Yeah, this is him right now.
Make a big comeback, and I'm gonna
but Kamala didn't show up. She sent in a live video. She said, can we still Zoom? That's what I've been doing to like HOAs, you know that, for like 4 years. They're like, can you fucking do this? I'm like, oh, pandemic. Sorry, guys.
The fact that he was Catholic it probably did him in, right? It probably, nobody knows for sure. But,
oh, look at him right next to Schumer.
Great guy. Everyone says it. Happy warrior.
Schumer, man. He looks so happy to be there.
Directly to the mayor, the governor.
Yeah, that's fucking Chuck. He looks like Chuck right now. Just look at Chuck. So fucking. He looks like my nephew. Like he said no to a fucking ice cream cone.
I look forward to working together to make this.
Look, he's so pissed. Why, dude?
We're gonna be focused on. I'll work with the governor.
My goodness.
I'll work with the mayor.
What is he staring at, dude? I don't even like.
To,
this is how low-key, I'm not gonna lie. I do that Chuck Schumer look in the gym, so none of these hoes try to record me. So they like, oh no, I ain't making no eye contact with nobody. Fuck you.
I actually thought
Oh,
about
dude, and
not
yo, listen.
doing jokes tonight. I was gonna
Hey, yo,
come out here and
baseball
say,
fans.
"Listen, our country's
Just
doing
because I
so
have a
well,
baseball
this is not
T-shirt
about
on,
jokes."
it
And
does
then
not
some
mean I
person
want
said,
to
"You
talk
have
to you
do
and
it."
I
So
know
I
your
don't want
chant.
to. There's nothing funny about what's happening to
I'm doing
and
legs,
I actually meant that.
and homeboy comes up to me, he's yelling some Padre chant, and I'm like, what the?
Say some of the
And I
things
like,
that
dude,
have
I swear
nothing
to, I swear to you, he's like, mumbling like, I said,
think
fiesta.
this is easy
I'm like, what?
standing up here
I was
in
wearing
the-
that Tati shirt, and I was like,
front
man,
of
what the
half a
fuck you
room
just
that
say?
hates my
He's like,
guts.
Padres. I'm like, oh, yeah, we suck.
Half of us love me,
Yeah,
but maybe it's, I think 75% love me. But I actually do. I did think about that, and our country is doing very badly with respect to its open borders and inflation, crushing things happening in the Middle East and Ukraine. It's so sad to see what's happening in Ukraine. Wow. And a lot of people from very religious
Dude,
people came
Chuck
up to
is
me
death
tonight
staring
from
nothing.
Ukraine, and they're asking me for help. So sad to see so many people have been killed in Ukraine, and we're going to get it. We're going to get it settled up if we win.
No.
As I'm president-elect, I'm going to get that done.
I like the bow ties, though.
We have to get it stopped.
You got to get it
Too
stabbed.
much killing. It's killing.
Love the
all
grind,
over the
babe. Oh, dude, I'm
cities,
dead
going
today, too.
crashing
You have
down
no
those
idea.
Beautiful golden domes.
Bro, I played
Crashing down on their
basketball.
sides there.
I played 2-on-2.
Sad to see. The whole thing is so sad. So we're gonna
Albeit
be
they
400
were high
people. So
schoolers.
many people came up to the dais.
But I get the appeal now
Religious
with,
people
like,
from Ukraine.
because I was playing, I remember back in the day, I go to the rec, and it'd be like these damn 40-year-olds.
Should have never started.
I'm gassed, but I balled on them, bro.
But
Honestly,
we're gonna have our country
I
respected.
thought
We
the
can't
young
have it
generation
disrespected.
was
We can
lacking
do very good things
in
for
other
ourselves
ways,
as a
but
country and for
I didn't think they were that slow, bro. I was zooming on them. This is
challenging
insane.
times for our-
That's it. Obviously, they're not like
But I'm committed
like
to
they're
working
not
with every
like
partner
adults,
here in New
so that's
York
the
and all
advantage that I
across the
have
nation.
being an old man
Build
now.
an
But
America
nah,
that
bro.
once again is strong
I'm there,
and
bro.
safe
I'm there.
and proud and prosperous and free. We're gonna make sure together we can create a future defined by great ambitions and grand achievements that once again inspires the dreams of our children, brings back the American dream. You don't hear about the American
Let's
dream
go. We'll
anymore.
run it, Hanny. We got to hit
Make
the
it possible for
LA
them
Fit
to
or a
have
rec
the
center.
American dream.
I need like
This
2
is
months
a
though.
very religious evening to me.
I need
Please.
2 months of like getting my
Thank you
cardio
so
up because I'm
much.
dead,
I
dude. I was winded. I get like 5 up and downs and I'm done.
Love the church.
Done.
Gave to the church. The cardinal knew that.
So but once I get that up, I'm joining a men's league.
Incredible, right? For a certain
I'm balling on him,
very
bro.
fine man that she thought was incredible. Having recently myself survived 2 assassinations.
They were big 6th graders. No, they were like sophomore, freshmen,
To the right. Fortunately, I
but they were all taller than me.
piece of paper.
I don't know why these kids are
Went
monsters.
down and I looked to the right,
Because I went in, I just wanted to shoot around, and some kid was shooting on the court, and there was other people like doing like a practice, and I was like, let me shoot with you, and he was chill. And this kid's like
but I have a
6'4",
very
bro.
fresh Cardinal, I have a
And
very
I'm
fresh
just shooting with him.
appreciation for
And then these
how
2 other
blessed
kids
we are
come
by
up, and then
God's
before I know it,
providence
I get
and
like
divine
jumped
mercy,
into this
and I
game.
know
Like they're
something
like, yeah,
is
let's
not
go. And I'm like, what do you mean?
tonight.
I'm like, and they're like, come on. I'm like, dude, what?
So with God's help,
And then I'm like, all right, I didn't know I had it in me.
that cannot be achieved.
And then that's it. I turned into Allen Iverson.
This country and get together
That's
and
all.
unify. I want to thank the Al Smith Foundation for its noble work, and I want to express my tremendous gratitude. To
No,
the
bro, I was the shortest one though. It's
Catholic
sad, but
community. It's a
like,
great community. It's a
it was
community
sad that I
I've
was
gotten along
faster.
with
I'm like,
all my
dude, you
life.
guys
I
have
tell
no
you, I
idea.
was-
I sit
when I
down
was
like
president,
8
I
hours a
used to
day,
be
dude. I'm like, are you
office, and I
kidding
got a
me?
call
I
from
walk
the
on a fucking treadmill.
And he said, we need help.
I'm like,
Bruce.
there's no way. Because I was fast when I
During
was
the
in
time
high
of
school,
virus,
bro.
to be accurate,
I was so
and
fucking quick. What do you
And
mean?
he said, we need help. Our schools are in devastating shape. They needed much more
Devastating.
than
I need to
I won't
eat.
even tell you the number, but much more than $1 billion. But I've known the community and I've known the schools. I know so many people that were educated in the Catholic school system, and they are great, and they just speak with it like with love, much more so than almost any system that I've seen. And he said,
Interval
"Sir, we have
sprints. I can't do that in the day, bro.
a number of billions of
Hey, hold on, guys. Let me go fucking 40-yard dash real quick.
school system, the whole system.
All right, man. Once an hour. 40-yard dash. Go.
I said, give me 15 minutes. I think I can find it.
On this
And
day,
we
you were
gave
tall.
him
Nah,
millions
man.
of dollars, and you know what? He
Speed,
stayed
bro.
open, and they they thrive.
That's
And
it. I'm
to this
balling
day,
though.
hear
I
you
didn't.
did just
If
about
once
the
I
best
get
job there
the
is in
endurance up, bro. Once
So-
I could get cardio,
And that was always
that's
an
it,
honor.
bro.
That was always.
I am
And
afraid
every
I'll tear
time
my
he sees me, he
ACL or
says,
some
"Thank you
dumb
very
shit
much." I
that
said,
old
"I know
people
what you're
do.
talking about,
But
we
other
worked
than that, I
together, we
feel
were
very
good partners. We
optimistic
got that money in
about my late
15
stage
minutes,
basketball career.
billions, and it was put to very good use. But I just want to thank everybody. This is a special evening. It's a very serious evening, I think. We have some serious problems in the world, but they're going to get solved, and we're going to make America great again. And thank you very much, and God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wow. Boo. Oh, there. Very weird. This is usually like a more respectful dinner. So this is usually the fundraiser that like the candidates go to every time. You know what I'm saying?
Trump.
It's just
This
kind of like a
concludes our
lighthearted
first
like
half of the program.
fundraiser for both sides. So very weird.
It is my honor. I would like to invite Cardinal Dolan back to the stage for some closing thoughts. Please welcome back the Cardinal.
Mr. President, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks most of all for bringing your wife. You're sure welcome here, Mrs. Trump. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Yeah, it is for like the fun. It's a fundraiser for like women and like I think women who are abused and shit. I have to double check. Al Smith, Alfred Smith.
On my right and Donald Trump on my left. That is a rare occurrence, folks, to have that. The president's right. We were blessed in the COVID crisis to have two very important New Yorkers who could help us. And you were right, Mr. President. You came through, and so did you, Senator Schumer. So thank you.
He said, "Do not mention me in the same sentence."
Jim, thank you. I knew you'd come through.
Bro, I feel like Chuck got invited to the party with like all of his ops, but like he's homies with the Cardinal. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been in that situation where you're like good friends with the good homie? You know what I'm saying? But then like everybody don't like you. Because I feel like he is just definitely the odd man out in this for some reason.
Thank you. So what do you say we just pray, all right?
Amen. Oh, China data. China industrial output 0.59, 5.4 industrial versus 4.7, GDP 4.8. A little higher. Honestly, people might get disappointed by that.
And that's our word as we conclude this glorious evening. Thanks, dear God and Father of us all. Thanks, Mary Erdos, and our renowned Al Smith board. Susan and Kate and the staff. Thanks, Jim Gaffigan. Thanks, President and Mrs. Trump. Thanks to all of you who gave us an evening and a generous check. To the women and kids in need, just like those who would crowd around Al Smith at the piano as he sang East Side, West Side. So, dear Lord, get us home safely, get us to bed soon, get us to rise tomorrow grateful as usual to you again, trusting in your gift of another day. Amen. Thanks, everybody. God bless. See you next year. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for attending this year's Al Smith dinner, and we look
that.
forward to seeing you again next year.
There you go. See, there you go. I don't know why they booed. That was crazy. That was crazy. But Chatadonia, I think that's a good time to end then. I think that's all. Oil's not going up. You did get China data. It was a little better than expected. I think exports were good, but GDP was only a little bit higher. But I think with how everybody is, they may get disappointed. But you never know, homie. Might need a green shoe. We might hear from them. I think they're having another meeting too. But that is it, Chatadonia. I love you all. I will see you. Actually, no, it's not it. I forgot. Let me set up the stream for tomorrow. Pump fake. Audible. Blue 42. Blue 42. No, yeah, hold on. Might as well set it up now. I don't want to wait. That's it if you left. And I mean, if you already left, it's okay. I can't stop you. But yeah, no, I'm not leaving yet. Give me like 2 more minutes. That's cool. But I do hope, though, you always remember my end of the live stream message, man. I hope you think about a lot of things, but, the beauty, I don't know, man. I love it, being dead after this workout, man. You have no idea. And then spending time with y'all, getting ready, all of it, bro. It's beautiful. And that's why I'm like, man, I'm going to hit that pillow. I'm very well going to appreciate it. That's why you need to get involved. You need to go get some exercise. I want you to get busy so when you lay down, you're like, wow, glad to be here. Glad to be here. All right, man, hold on. I have to think of a title. There's a lot going on. Get busy, baby. But nah, man, be appreciative as you sleep tonight, man. Really enjoy it. Be grateful, be thankful. Nothing is ever promised, man. So that being said, you made it through a morning till night. I mean, hopefully you get another one tomorrow. But enjoy it. And that's why, man, and and remember, amor fati and memento mori. You know that. It's funny, ironic. I don't know if you want me to get just impromptu philo for it, but memento mori. And again, the whole like Greek stuff and all of that and the philosophy, Seneca and all of it, man. The irony is, that book that I've been reading Sirach, the book is Sirach. So Ben Sira, he literally, there's other I haven't read them to you yet, but he has those exact verses pretty much, believe it or not. So one of the big themes he was taught to the scribes was the idea of, like, again, death being a motivator. Remember, if you acted as if death was in your presence or near, you would change your behavior. Again, if you think about the temperance of life, it will motivate you to actions. You would behave different. If I told you you have 2 more days, you would live a lot more to the fullest. You would actually think a little different. The sad part is, though, you probably wouldn't get a long term. Unless you were like, I'll do it for my family. And then you're like, I'm going to set this up for my family for when I'm gone. See, that's next level, but you have to think about it. So, I don't know, man. Nothing's ever promised. Enjoy it while you're here. And get ready. Get ready. But how do you get ready, man? How do you get ready without discipline? Oh, how do you get ready without the self-control, my brother? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if you feel me, because it's not like, why is the road so wide for everything else? You know that everything. So easier to do anything else. You know that, right? So live up to your potential. I'm just saying, though, but I get it. You could pick the easy one. I wouldn't shame you. Everybody did. A lot of people did. Not everybody. That's the whole idea. Do you not? So I hope you feel me, baby. Sleep well. You are blessed, Chad. Thank you again for your time. You have a wonderful, beautiful, glorious evening. I will see you in the AM, and now it's going to take you to the live stream. So now you'll be good. I just set it up for you. That's all. That's why. So I'll see you. Now I'm going to turn off the computer. I'm going to go to bed, bro. You have a wonderful, I'm going to eat, actually, and then bed. But peace out, man. Finger to the sky, baby. You already know the vibes. Thank you all again, man. Thank God, too. And good luck. I'll see you in the AM, man. Peace out. Horna.